What's up, y'all? I got a call from one of my guys the other day. New guy in the truck, and I think he's been running for about 8 months. Uh, Planning to go owner operator. He works for a guy right now. Plans to go owner operator. And his question was, should he buy brand new truck or lease an older truck? Lease a brand new truck or buy an older truck. And that's going to be different for everybody, right? So a lot of that all depends on where you are and where you want to be, right? Whether you buy a lease, the numbers matter on them, right? How much your lease is going to be, insurance, all this other stuff, the total price of the truck. That's a factor for both ways, right? But what you got to really realize is, especially new coming in, is um, your dedication to it, right? That's what I would think about first, because you can get out here and get to running a little bit. I know guys that went out here and bought trucks and was out of business. And these are used trucks. Was out of business a year later. 12, 13 months later, out of business, right? So you really got to consider that once you come into this space. Um, um, the commitment. I mean, are you committed to to this this trucking thing? Because this trucking thing can be it can be rough, right? Not just with the time that you spend away from your family, but also just dealing with different people, different aspects of the business. The traffic, people in traffic, the warehouses. When you deal with the people at the warehouses, the shippers and the receivers, right? Everything can change. Dealing with the brokers, it's a lot to deal with, and it's different when you got somebody booking your loads and when you coming out to book your own loads, right? That's a total different thing. For instance, I run, my wife and I's got a small company, right? And some of y'all may know from my other videos. If you don't know, my company is 360 Truck LLC. Is on the back of this jacket. But anyway, we run out of East St. Louis. We're from East St. Louis. We run out of the St. Louis area. We're from East St. Louis, Illinois, right? I don't live in the city, but I'm from the city. I live about 10 minutes away from the city, right? 15 minutes away from the city. For anybody that cares, right? But we run this business, right? We have 5 units. We got 5 units that we own. These are our trucks. We got 5 units, 3 trailers. My wife dispatch all the trailers, all the trucks, right? My wife is the dispatcher. I still drive. I get out the truck sometime. I still drive because of, why pay somebody else this money when I ain't doing nothing else, right? This is my role that I'm playing on my business, right? I won't always drive, but that's what I do now. And I run the outside of the stuff, so I'm responsible for the repairs. I drive one, but I'm responsible for the repairs. Just all the outside, anything that going outside, out of the office, right, is what I do. With our company, and it would be extremely hard for me to get out here and do all that I do outside and then go inside and have to do that. So if you got somebody like a wife, girlfriend, a friend or whatever, a dispatcher, anything that would be helpful. But it's a lot of things that you got to consider when you come out here, because it's hard doing it on your own. Can you get out here drive and dispatch yourself? Of course you can. I'm not saying you can't do that, but why go and take that if you got somebody else that can help you, right? And it's easier with one truck now, but if you plan on getting multiple trucks, it's gonna get more challenging when you are driving. You got a driver that's out here, so you on the load running, he's out here load. You might send him to a load, that load cancel, and you sitting in the warehouse somewhere where they won't let you sit in your truck while they load you. You got no cell phone signal, right? Inside this warehouse, and your guy sitting over here can't get in touch with you because of the load canceled, right? But if you got a dispatcher, they can call that dispatcher. That dispatcher is always going to be in the location where she has cell phone signal, right? So when we go on vacation, my wife, well, of course we have our work phones, but she also takes the computer with her. Well, here lately we've been kind of leaving it because we can still do what we need to do from the phone. But she used to always take her computer everywhere we went. Out of the country, in Jamaica, wherever we go, she had a computer, right? Just because you never know when something's going to happen. And you need to keep your business moving. So you have to think about these things when you come out here, whether you want to come out here solo or not. It's a commitment. And I know this started off with a truck, but all my videos is going to lead to more stuff in trucking because people need to know this. I've been doing it 10 years now, and I know a lot about trucking. I don't claim to be the most knowledgeable guy, and there's probably some guys came in trucking after me that know more than me. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't what it's at now. I'm just kind of give you some insight because of these are a lot of questions that I get. Some people are asking just because they want to know. Just to be, they think I want to talk about trucking. And some people ask because they're really in trucking or wanting to get in trucking and they need that advice, right? So I just kind of that's why I told my wife I would start putting a few videos out, just giving, just food for thought, right? Making you think a little bit when you're in this space before you come in this space or not. Because we do charge a consultation fee now because so many people has wasted the time, right? You sit down with them, you're on the phone with them for hours and all that, talking about this and that, walking them through everything, and they don't do it, right? They decide this ain't what they want to do. But that's what these videos will be little insight. Call them niggas if you want, but it's just a little bit about what's going on out here. But I just told guys, as far as leasing and buying a truck, it depends on his situation, right? And I'll tell anybody out there, it depends on your situation, what you want to do. All 5 trucks I got, all of my trucks are pre-owned, probably 2 or 3 years old. Most of them still had factory warranty when I purchased them, and some I got extended warranties. They had a little bit of factory warranty on it left, so I got extended warranties for them. But that's just the route I chose to do. I've considered going into the new trucks and leasing, doing the no maintenance leases. I don't know a lot about it. I know people that's in the space, and the dealership that I buy from, I can go get the information. But I really don't know. This way I went, I thought I didn't know about the 2 when I went in. Nobody told me, but I went this route, and this route works for me. So it's something you to consider. But look at that number on that new truck. It may make you consider buying a pre-owned truck. But if you're new to the game, I wouldn't come new to the game and buy a brand new truck. I wouldn't go out and buy a $160,000 truck, brand new, because you just never know how things gonna turn out for you once you get out here and see that trucking is a little more than you think it is, and a lot of this stuff you won't know until you get in it. I can only tell you so much. Your buddy that's trucking, anybody can only tell you so much about anything that you're not in. You're gonna get the real lesson and what the real is about it once you enter it. So peace.